Hi everybody, welcome back to the Hot and Cold Hobbyist. I'm John Woods, and I have just parked up at Stevens Pass. In this video, I am just gonna start out the day by going through my one-footing skills and working on getting a little better at getting off chairlifts. Now, if you saw my intermediate checklist video, you'll know that I can get on and off chairlifts with very minimal problems, but I don't have a lot of control when I'm riding with one foot on the board or one foot strapped in. And so I'd just really like to hone those skills a little bit before starting my runs in earnest today. So all that's left is just to get my gear on and start dinking around with my board before the lifts open, and then start getting on and off lifts. As you can see, the lift lines are forming. I think we're about 15 minutes out from lifts opening. I have my front foot strapped in, and I do use this stomp pad right here. I can, still get some grip basically anywhere I put my foot here. I want to work on controlling the turn, going straight, turning, stopping on edge without my foot slipping off, without getting off balance. This is a nice mellow little slope just out in a low traffic area. Well, it will probably become a high traffic area. But let's just stand up and get some one-footed riding going. So right off the bat, not great. So controlled side slip on one foot, heel a little bit off to drag if I need it. Then I can also turn the board down the slope a little bit and just ride out like I'm on a lift. That kind of controlled slide should translate pretty well. Wasn't able to get on my toes there. Found a pretty good spot to simulate a dismount ramp here. I'm going to try and stop on my toes this time and really control it all the way through, distribute my weight nicely, all on one foot. Heels it is.
He's never gonna do anything.
He's never bagged. He's never dug his nails into me and said that would work.
Unsuccessful. It seems the skill I need to work on is getting off the chairlift with a camera. Do it just fine when I'm not filming. Although that time I didn't stop on my heels or toes, I just kind of rode it out, stepped off the board. I'm gonna do a little one footing here. Get going. This should be the process. Right now I'm tilted toward heel, so I can just do that. And of course the snow is nice and soft and easy to control. So just got to keep working that, remembering to stay low and be able to do it on those hard packed dismount ramps. I'll keep working it. That toe side's gonna kill me.
Front, there's no guarantee.
Okay with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
No,
No, you're good. I just was. I just thought you were going to take a left off this chair.
No.
You don't do that.
Great.
You're on the wrong side. Hey.
There we go. Successful dismount on video. Didn't even have to catch myself with the hand. Seems like the heel side is key for me. They do set up the singles lines on the left side, so I feel like I'm always pretty safe stopping on the heels because everybody else on the chair is usually not headed left. So there you go. A little bit of one footing practice, getting on and off chairlifts. I think today was pretty successful. Found something that worked by the end. I will say there are a couple keys that I learned today that I need to take away. One is just to be prepared to go straight and use the heels to stop. There's no reason I have to be able to stop on the toes. Usually going straight is pretty safe on the lift. I would like to build up the ability to kind of steer around a little bit more, toes and heels, and I'm sure that'll come eventually. Another thing that I think is important is I have a really good stomp pad. I have those studs on there. And a lot of people say you don't need a stomp pad, and once you get used to riding one-footed, there's no longer a benefit to it. But I mean, I was riding a lift with a guy that he's done backcountry before, and he's clearly like comfortable on black diamonds and stuff. And he had the same type of stomp pad that I do, and he thought it was great to have. You get a lot of grip on the board. So I don't know if that's just sort of like you look cooler without a stomp pad or something. I don't know what mentality is out there, but it definitely helps me keep my back foot on the board, and that's worth it right there. And then the last thing, I think part of it is just being confident and pointing the board. I think it almost helps to be forced to just be ready, have the lift moving pretty quick, going on like those express lifts, just go. I think when the lift slows down a little bit too much, or it's a really gentle dismount ramp, and you kind of think like, oh, I don't need to be dialed in for this. And then on the flip side, if it's like really steep right away, and you're cruising in there on the express lift, it can be daunting, but snowboards are designed to go downhill. So you just trust it, you just stand on it, you keep your weight balanced, and everything works out. So today was about making progress, making baby steps towards better riding, towards making the day easier. I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe while you're here if you haven't yet. Might be a good idea to sign up for notifications because there is more snowboarding content coming. Thanks for watching this one, everybody.
Baby, you give me ice and fire.